What do you know about ancient mystery schools? They are the foundation of all realms of knowledge. The term mysterio comes from the word mouse in ancient Greek, from mise, as Aristotle stated in the Rhetoric. The most famous mysteries of the Greek world were the Eleusinian mysteries, the cult of Dionysus, that of Orpheus in the Orphic mysteries, and the mysteries of the Kabiri at Samothrace in the sanctuary of the same name. Pythagoras, the originator of the word philosopher, after studying with Egyptian priests, Babylonian priests, and Veda priests in India, founded an esoteric school in Crotone, Calabria, Magna Graecia. In addition to him, Plato, after an experience in Egypt, also founded an academy in Athens, and in the same city, Aristotle founded the Lyceum, also known as the Peripatetics, which in ancient Greek means walk. This is because the teacher and his students discussed and learned by walking. There were also many temples of our original gods everywhere, with dedicated priests and high priests of the deities. So 3 types of holy institutions constituted esotericism: the original temples of the gods, the mystery schools, and what are today called philosophical schools. All these were very famous. Many people knew about them, but not their inner secrets, which were reserved only for the initiates. Certain knowledge could be dangerous in the hands of the uninitiated, both for their own good and the good of others. In fact, any claims over the knowledge of these mystery cults by foreign entities outside of the temple of Zeus are most often lies, since the nature of it is exactly meant to be a mystery and not to be told to the uninitiated. Why were these schools important? Because the soul doesn't automatically live forever. It is not already immortal. There were special lessons in the mysteries, focusing on actively earning an afterlife, not just expecting it. Many ancient rituals were all about making sure the soul survived after death, something they wouldn't need to do if it was already immortal. Also in these schools, people learned to connect with the gods through theurgy. An important distinction to make here is the difference between the words exoteric and esoteric. Exoteric means open for all, the multitude. Esoteric means closed, for the few, the initiates. Masters and priests talked in public about exoteric topics, while they taught the esoteric knowledge only to the initiates secretly. This is not a coincidence. It represents the inner aspect of these schools, the mysterio. As I mentioned before, mysterio contains mise, which is related to the word mouse, as Aristotle stated in the Rhetoric. One case is to say something by homonymy, that is, to say that a mouse, mise, is very important, as it is the cause of the most honorable rites, for the most honorable rites are mysteries. Indeed, the mouse was one of the sacred animals of god Hor, and naturally a ritual opponent of the sacred cats of the goddess Bastet. In some versions of the Egyptian Book of the Dead, we find mention of a goddess with a mouse head who symbolizes the kingdom of death. A blind rat was the sacred animal of the god Asclepius. So it seems that the mouse was associated in ritual both with being mute, as in Ovid, and being blind in popular medicine. A confirmation that the mouse represents silence, and silence itself is divine, but also the silent state of the mind, a great achievement for an initiate. The physical interpretation of silence is congruent with its spiritual interpretation. So we can understand the link of the mysteries to the mouse, how it relates by the word itself, but also in meaning, the nature of this animal and how it fits, the fact that it is about not speaking, and about the divine nature of these mysteries as well. The secrets of the mysteries cannot be revealed. Unfortunately, these temples and schools were destroyed with the arrival of Christianity, and so the Dark Age arrived. Today, there is the Temple of Zeus, where you can obtain and develop a strong theurgical connection with Zeus and the gods, and learn knowledge that was forgotten for centuries.